give me Hebrews 13 verse 4. I'm going to show you. Because everything we're saying is out the Bible. And I haven't forgot about fornication. Because you want to learn. And trust me, I want to teach you. All praise to the Most High. You got that? Read. Come on.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
No girlfriend and boyfriend and jumping off with the next sister for 8 months. Come on, read again.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage, the laws of marriage. When you get a marriage certificate from a judge in the land you live in, you legally make that woman your better half, as this world says. She has the rights. If you die, things go to her. If she's your girlfriend, she gets nothing. That means you don't care about this woman. That's what the Bible's telling us. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
If you have whatever sex you do with your husband, that's fine. Your closed doors is okay. Read.
But whoremongers.
Stop. What's that 3-letter word? B-U-T. And it's not talking about the derriere. Read again.
But.
Read it again.
But.
Read it again.
But. Whoremongers.
What's a whoremonger? It's a skirt chaser, like you said. A brother that he want to deal with this woman, this woman, this woman. That's a whoremonger. A whore is the feminine version of a whoremonger. A whore is a woman that likes to lay down with this one, this one. A whoremonger is a male version of that. Come on.
And adulterers, God will judge.
So whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge you. And you do not want the judgment of God. That's why we're edifying you to show you what you should do. Now go back to, give me 1 Corinthians 5, and then give me Leviticus 18. I'm going to show you. One of the biggest misunderstandings in the Bible is fornication. You hear it talked about all the time in the Christian, all the time. Did they ever explain to you with the Bible? I'm going to use the words of God to explain exactly what fornication is. So when you leave today, there's no confusion. I can't stand confusion. Neither does God. I was confused for 31 years in the so-called Christian church. I'm not confused no more at all. Watch this. Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 1.
The Bible has words in it that are very important to listen to. Come on.
It is reported commonly that there is fornication among...
Stop. Read it again.
It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you.
Stop. We're going to read it again. This is showing you it was going on regularly. It was going on regularly in the land of Corinth. Read again.
It is reported commonly...
What?
Commonly...
What?
Commonly that there is fornication among you.
So Paul, who was a black man from the tribe of Benjamin, said in Corinth, it is a common thing that this fornication is going on among you. You Israelites over there. Watch this. Come on.
Such and such fornication as is not named among the Gentiles.
This particular fornication he's talking about was very disgusting that was happening. Watch this, come on.
That one should have his father's wife.
Hold up, read that last part again.
That one should have his father's wife.
One variation of fornication is if you lay down with your father's wife. They're talking about your stepmother. So where can I read about sins where people laying with their cousins, their stepfathers, their stepmothers, their brothers? Where can I read about that? Is that in the Bible? Where did Paul get this from? I'm going to show you. This is why our people are destroyed. This is why we must marry our women. We must not put them away unless they've committed acts like this. Then you are allowed to put your wife away. But if not, you got to deal with it. You got to build her up. And I know it's hard. I get that. Black women are married to a sister. Y'all got some big damn mouths, but we love y'all. We love y'all. And we're gonna get right so we can get y'all right. Check this out. Watch this. I get you. Watch this. Come on, read.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1.
So Paul was going back to the book of Moses in the book of Leviticus to show you what sexual sin, fornication, this particular sin was. Pay very close attention, because you can never say, well, I never learned, because the Israelites today are teaching you the truth. One second. Well, I would have to answer this question before I can answer the next question, because anything else would be not in order. You understand that? Read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God.
So God wrote the laws for the Israelites to keep. You black people, you Hispanic sisters, You Haitian and Dominican women, you are the children of Israel. You brothers. You American black men of the slave trade. You Dominican brothers. You are the children of Israel. This Bible is written about your history. I'm reading about your forefathers. I'm reading about your foremothers in the Bible. Read, come on.
After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Now watch this. Get me the law on I want the Father. Here we go. Is that, you got that? Come on, brother.
Verse 8, the nakedness of thy father's wife.
Wait a minute. Let's just go slow so a marination can process into the deep recesses of your brains. I got that from another brother. Read, come on.
The nakedness of thy father's wife.
Nah, that's too confusing. Read it again. Because Paul said the same thing in the book of Corinthians. But I thought the Old Testament was done away with. Why would Paul say fornication is laying down with your father's wife? Where did he get that from? If the law is done away with, why did Paul quote after Christ died the laws found in Leviticus the 18th chapter? Read it again, brother.
The nakedness of thy father's wife.
The nakedness of thy father's wife. Did it say thy father's girlfriend?
Thy father's wife.
You're not going to read about girlfriend and boyfriend in the Bible. Black men historically have always taken their women as wives. This is a new thing in the earth when black men don't marry their women. That's why they don't respect us, man. Now, yes, do they have big mouths? Yes. We got to deal with that big mouth too. Do Hispanic, y'all got some big mouths too. But we have to stand up in God's law so we can get right, so we can get y'all right. You understand that? Read, come on.
The nakedness of thy father's wife.
The nakedness of thy father's wife. Come on.
Shalt thou not uncover.
Don't you got to get naked before you have sex? Am I right or am I wrong? Let's read it again. Come on.
The nakedness of thy father's wife.
Because there's no time you should ever lay down and uncover the nakedness of your stepmother to have sex with her. That is sexual sin. That's fornication. Now, is there more variations of fornication? What about bestiality? Laying with an animal. That's fornication. What about two women licking each other in the crotch area? Is that fornication? Yes, it is. What about two beastly, manly looking brothers laying down and sword fighting under the doggone bed? That's fornication. Come on, brother. Give me 18 and 18. Let's get that. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 18.
Does the Bible speak about lesbianism? Yes, it does. I'm going to show you. And we don't hate lesbians. We want them to repent. We don't hate thieves. We want them to repent. We don't hate brothers that don't take their wives. We want you to repent and take that sister as your wife. That's the message of Christ. Come on.
Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister.
Hold up now. Let's see what this is talking about. Read it again.
Neither shalt thou take a wife.
Neither should you take a wife. This is a woman. Neither should you take a woman. A woman. Neither should you take a woman. Come on.
To her sister.
To her what?
To her sister.
There's two women involved here. Let's read it from the top. Read it again.
Neither shalt thou take a wife.
A wife, a woman. Come on.
To her sister.
To a what?
To her sister.
To her sister. To do what?
To vex her. To uncover her nakedness.
So is bestiality. So is laying with your stepmother. So is laying with your cousin. So is committing adultery is a form of fornication. Paul was speaking about one specific act when you lay with your father's wife. Go back to Corinthians. I'm going to show you something. And I haven't forgotten about your question. So I'm almost done, and thank you for being patient. It's it. Can I ask you a question? Because you remind me of someone. Are you Haitian?
No, I'm African.
Africa. What part of Africa?
Nigeria.
Because I'm going to Ghana next week.
Okay.
We're going to Ghana to gather the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're going to Ghana, which is West Africa. Many of our forefathers are still there. They're called the Ashanti. The Ashanti Kingdom. Many of our forefathers remained in Africa. And they were sold to the Africans and they lived amongst them. Many of our sisters live in Nigeria still. Some of them live in all parts of Africa. And we are going to gather because God said so. We shall gather the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And we shall bring them back to the Father through Christ. Read that, Corinthians. Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1.
Come on, brother.
It is reported commonly.
Because Israel, we are sick people. It's a common thing that was happening. That some brothers was laying with his stepmothers. It was commonly reported. That's some evil, wicked stuff right there. Read, come on.
That there is fornication among you, and such fornication as is not named among the Gentiles.
Not even a lot of the Gentile nations was performing such filthy, vile acts as that. But get this, you can go to islands like Trinidad in Jamaica where brothers, in the middle of the night, you'll hear a goat bleeding. And you'll find a brother with a pair of boots behind the goat having sex with an animal. These are laws, give me that about bestiality. What we have to understand is that the laws of God, if a Christian says to you, listen, you don't have to keep God's laws. Well, listen to my words. If a Christian says to you, you don't got to keep God's laws, then that means I could go have sex with a goat right now. That means I could have sex with my stepmother. That means I could commit adultery. That means I could steal from you and lie to you. What the hell are they talking about? God's laws are destroyed. That's a doggone farce. That is a gross, bold-faced lie.
Right.
We must keep God's laws.
Right.
Come on.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast.
Wait, stop. A Christian will say to you, I am a recovering Christian. I am a recovering devil of Christianity. I've recovered. I've come out of that garbage. So Christians told me, all I have to do is believe in Jesus and I'm good. So when I read this law, that means I guess I ain't got to do it. So watch this. I'm going to show you the hypocrisy of Christianity. Read.
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast.
What is a beast? A goat is a beast. A cow's a beast. A dog is a... There was a brother... yeah, you're right. There was a brother that was caught on film. He was like a 15-year-old brother that was looking after some pit bulls for this lady. He was on a recovering, like a jail program. He would go in, he would work part of his jail sentence off a community service. He would take care of the pit bulls, right? This wicked Negro was banging the pit bulls and he got caught on camera. But he was a Christian too. So I guess they told him right. Read it again.
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therein.
So if we don't teach the laws of God, you got brothers that will, not knowing that, and go ahead and lie with an animal. So the answer to the question of what is fornication, this is the answer. Fornication is any sexual sin outside of the sexual acts of a husband and a wife. Anything else is fornication. Bestiality is fornication. Laying with another man is fornication. Laying with a beast is fornication. And you Israelites, we must learn to come back to the laws. We must put up Rastafari garbage, Christianity garbage, Muslim garbage, Christian garbage.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.